works like a champ.
It does. It exactly does. Well, that's how it's supposed to work. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on this lovely Monday morning. My name is Bruce Dickey. I've got guests later on today. We'll start with Bill Shrode. We're going to talk about a ham radio festival coming up this Saturday, as well as just a little bit of the ins and outs of ham radio. I love ham radio. This is fun stuff. These folks really get into it, and it's a good time. And then the second half of the show, we're going to talk about a Rockin rescue event taking place this weekend here at Johnny and June's, and I'll talk with Shirl Bily of the Clay County Animal Rescue Service, so that should be a good time. So welcome again, and thank you very much for joining us here. It's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. And again, I like to start the show, tell you what's going on in the area, what you might want to watch in the area, and the things you might want to be watching tonight on television, looking at around 8:22 tonight. The basketball game. It's national final night, NCAA final. It will feature the Michigan Wolverines taking on the Villanova Wildcats. Villanova coming in with I believe, 35-5 record, and Michigan with a pretty good record too. I want to say they're 32-7. So if you're looking for something to do on television tonight, that's going to be on TBS as well as on CBS, and it should be just an outstanding. And actually, I think in addition to the TBS show, what they've been doing the last two nights on TNT as well as True TV, there's a station with the home radio call of a particular team. For instance, tonight, probably on channel 245, it'll be Michigan. If you're a Michigan fan, you might want to watch that one. If you're a Villanova fan, you might go to True TV and take a look at it if you're really wanting to hear that call of tonight's broadcast. I saw on I believe it was Saturday night on Twitter, there were some angry tweets from some people who didn't realize that the game they were watching was the actual home call. Home call of the other team. So they got angry. These people are clearly Loyola fans. So yeah, do keep that in mind if you're watching it on True TV or TNT. What else is going on? Well, happy Easter. I hope everyone had a happy Easter. So not a ton going on throughout the area today, but there is a little bit. Over in Olney at the Richland Memorial Hospital Auxiliary Book Fair will be today. Started about 5 minutes ago at 9 a.m., and that'll go till 3:30 today. It'll be in the hospital's private dining rooms. That, again, is over in Olney at the Richland Memorial Hospital. Also tonight, I believe this one is in Salem, and it's Timeless Truths for Truthless Times. And it's an event focused on revitalizing truths that have been held for centuries but are being lost today in the midst of confusion. It features Steve Hale, a leading evangelist, and he's also the author of several books. No admission fee or charge for that event. The thing is,
sir,
they didn't say where it was going to be. So
I noticed that in a lot of newspaper articles.
That makes it kind of tough.
Yes, it does.
That makes it a little bit difficult. It really does. But again, that's Bill Shrode you just saw. My name is Bruce Dickey. We're going to be back with much more here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll return in just a moment.
Raise your hand if you need more internet speed. Don't settle for yesterday's internet speed when you have a home full of today's devices. Wabash makes it easy to get your hands on an amazing upgrade. Learn more about getting faster internet from your local internet provider, Wabash. Call 662-3636 or visit our website at wabash.net to grab this deal. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Heritage Woods of Flora offers cozy private apartments and personalized service plans for active seniors. Our affordable assisted lifestyle includes 3 meals every day, assistance with chores and medications, and a full calendar of social activities. At Heritage Woods, you can visit with friends, enjoy an evening of music, or play an afternoon of Wii bowling, all without leaving your home. We even have a beauty shop in-house. For more information, stop by 1003 West 4th Street or call Valerie at 618-662-4599.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. I have my first guest here today is from Parkersburg. I've known him for now, 3 or 4 years, right?
Yeah, several.
Something. Well, we'll call it several. He is the expert, the chief of ham radio operations in Southern Illinois. You're not that?
That's going to get the phone ring.
That's not what you are?
Well, it depends on who you ask.
Well, I got to tell you, Bill, if you have the name tag, that means you're the chief.
Yeah, well,
that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bill Shrode to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. The studio audience applauding as well. We appreciate that. Bill, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay.
Good
Thanks
to see
for
you.
having me on.
Hey, man, thanks very much for joining us.
Sure.
I had you back in the old incarnation a few times.
Oh, yeah.
See, the bad deal is now, Bill, you mentioned it, folks get to see your face and they actually get to see what you look like.
Well, they always said I had a face for radio.
That's still where that's
and how many years did I spend on radio?
A few.
Anything.
Tell us about yourself. Tell us what's going on.
Well, I'm here to promote the, I'm losing my paper. I'm doing the same thing you are. I'm here to promote the April Fool's Fest that's going to be in Flora this coming Saturday. That's run by the Clay County Amateur Radio Club.
All right.
Over there.
What is the April Fool's Fest?
It is a ham fest. A ham fest is a gathering of ham radio people, electronics people, computer people. They come and bring, older stuff that they want to sell, flea market style.
Right.
There'll be, I'm pretty sure, at least one commercial vendor there. So you can come in and buy new parts, new accessories, that sort of thing.
You get pretty good crowds for this event. This
do.
is different from what we talk about in June, isn't it?
Yeah, this is real different. This is actually the only event of this type in this immediate area since the one that used to be in Evansville on Thanksgiving weekend disbanded about 3 or 4 years ago.
So how often is this an annual thing?
It's an annual thing.
Okay.
And it's always on April Fool's Week, one side or the other.
Immediately thereafter.
Thereafter.
And it's just only on Saturday, right?
It's just only on Saturday.
Okay. Where is it?
It is at the, let's see, I can't remember the name of the place. It's at the West Richland Center, the old Noble High School.
The old that is now
on 250.
It's now IECC, right?
It's now IECC.
Okay.
Yeah, it's part of only community college. Yeah,
the east side of Noble as you're coming into Noble on Old 250.
On Old 250 on the north side of the road.
How many folks will come to this? Because you were telling me about this. You'll get not just one commercial vendor. You'll have all kinds of folks setting up tables and setting up other things.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 people that I know of that have rented tables to sell off some old equipment, pick up some different equipment, that sort of thing. There will be license testing there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Clay County Club has a license testing group, and they will set up, I believe that's 10 o'clock.
Wait a minute. This is, I thought usually the license testing was like an open book test you could take on your own or something like that. No. No, that's how the study guide, I guess.
Yeah, that's the study guide.
Oh, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I was really kind of, if I was going to get into this, I was kind of hoping that I could sit home and like open the pages and stuff for that. You can't do that?
No, you can't do that. No. You have to take it. It is a multiple choice test. It is.
How long?
Technician and general are 35 questions.
Oh, really?
Extra is 50 questions.
That's what you're on.
That's what I am. I'm an extra.
Okay.
And I'm also a volunteer examiner. I won't be examining at this Hamfest, but I am a volunteer examiner.
Let's tell folks what ham radio is and how it has evolved over the years. I know that you mentioned that folks will be bringing maybe some used radios and that kind of thing, but these radios, they don't really lose their ability to work, do they? I mean, they don't go terrifically obsolete, right?
No, they don't go obsolete, and if you're of the skill level to keep them functioning in tune, that sort of thing, they will last. I mean, I know people that have radios that are 30, 40 years old.
Really?
Yes.
Still running them?
Still running.
Now, those would be the kind of folks who probably don't travel to the festivals and take their ham radios and set up like in the June Fest.
No,
right?
No. They will go and pick up pieces, parts. They will go and buy other radios for maybe bands that they haven't operated on before, haven't operated on in a while.
So the first ham radio somebody might get only covers so many bands, and you can add bands to it?
Well, you can buy different radios that have different configurations.
Okay.
Most of the new radios that are out now that are $1,500 and up are what you call, or what I refer to as all-band, all-mode wonders.
Really? That is wonder.
They were.
That's a wonder. $1,500. Those probably aren't for the starter.
No, I wouldn't recommend one of those for the starter. For the starter, you would probably start out with a VHF, UHF, probably a handheld.
Okay.
I should have brought one so you could see one.
Yeah, that'd been cool.
And those will run you anywhere from $50 to $200 or $300.
Okay, now if I start with one of these handheld radios, and I've never been on one.
You need a technician license.
I do. You have to start with the license, and that's where you get the 6-digit number and letter thing, right? Your ID.
Just like I got there.
Your KC9TFD is what
that's me.
Your ID.
And I am the only one in the world that has that number.
Really?
You can Google this number, and I come up.
Is that right?
That's a horrible thought, isn't it?
Kind of. Just a little. How many operators are there in Southern Illinois?
Southern Illinois,
now you're in Edwards County, Southern Richland County, Southern Lawrence Valley. Okay. How many in Richland County?
There are about 65 licensed operators, my last count, on the government database in Richland County.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems like a lot.
In the country, the last time I looked it up, there were over 750,000.
Wow, that's a pretty good hobby. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a pretty good sized. You're looking about, what would that be? 1 out of every 200 people
Something like that.
is
yeah.
a ham operator.
And we are involved in emergency communications. That's one of our major functions.
We were going to talk about that. How the ham radio operators. Let me put it this way. I've got a cell phone. Say I'm a Joe Blow with a cell phone. They're going to think, what do I need to go into ham radio for? I got this thing, and that's not really true at all, is it?
Well, it's a funny thing about tornadoes and tsunamis and earthquakes and the major fires that they have, ice storms and all that thing.
Which we had this morning.
Yeah.
It's April.
Yeah.
April.
It's
what do we have in an ice storm? What do we have in an ice storm in April? I had ice on my steps walking out of the house. Almost fell.
Anyway, point being, it will quit working under certain conditions.
Yeah.
And when the traffic pattern goes up, not all of you can use it at the same time.
So if there's
it is a finite resource.
Right. If there's a bunch of people on the same tower, I may not be able to make a call.
Right. Or if the tower's not working.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Now, how will just asking, would ice have effect? Would that affect the antennas for?
It can. It depends on the situation.
Really?
Ham radio, yeah, we have our moments, but for
the most part, it works during emergency situations.
Yes, it does. That's one of the reasons. Illinois Emergency Management and Department of Homeland Security and all those people are getting us back into the game in emergency service.
That's wonderful. We'll talk a little bit more about how that is becoming reality, the state getting the ham radio folks back into the game, as well as plenty of other things when we return. I'm talking with Bill Shrode of Parkersburg, and we'll be right back, talk about all kinds more things here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Again, you're watching on Wabash Catch TV, and we'll be back right after these.
Heritage Woods of Flora offers cozy private apartments and personalized service plans for active seniors. Our affordable assisted lifestyle includes 3 meals every day, assistance with chores and medications, and a full calendar of social activities. At Heritage Woods, you can visit with friends, enjoy an evening of music, or play an afternoon of Wii bowling, all without leaving your home. We even have a beauty shop in-house. For more information, stop by 1003 West 4th Street or call Valerie at 618-662-4599.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Raise your hand if you need more internet speed. Don't settle for yesterday's internet speed when you have a home full of today's devices. Wabash makes it easy to get your hands on an amazing upgrade. Learn more about getting faster internet from your local internet provider, Wabash. Call 662-3636 or visit our website at wabash.net to grab this deal. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora. Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
That's all you can do is really just try. That's all you can do. Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey, joined alongside by Bill Shrode. We're talking about, ham radio and all kinds of other things. And all right, now, one of the interesting things that I find this most interesting about the ham radio and the users is that there was no other way to get the information on World War I or World War II?
World War I.
World War I.
World War
out
II,
of Europe to the United States, was there?
No. Didn't have the coaxial cable in the ocean then. Didn't have a lot of the other stuff that we have now. So that was how.
So that was how news was passed across.
Yes, and probably about half of it, I'm guessing, was Morse code.
Really?
Yeah.
Wonder if
because that was the way all of this started out, was Morse code.
Is that right?
Yeah.
At what point did amateur radio really start? I know Marconi was 1900 or something like that. Amateur radio probably started before commercial radio then, didn't it?
Well, most commercial radio in its infancy was amateur radio.
Really?
I mean, there was that was the Federal Radio Congress, or whatever they originally called it, would issue licenses for people to experiment on various places, or however they could get. The band usage was very limited then because the technology was very limited then, so you could only work certain frequencies or certain groups of frequencies in the lower bands, and that's how it originated.
Has it changed how you folks communicate with other folks in in 1940, if I was going on amateur radio or ham radio and talking to somebody, say in, let's call it 1941, I'm talking to somebody on a Sunday morning in December.
Right.
And all of a sudden he says things are all heck's breaking loose here.
Yeah.
But he would have been talking to you. Whenever you and I were talking, when we've talked about this before, it seems like folks are mainly going for contacts rather than conversations.
Well,
do folks still have large conversations, or how's that work?
Well, yeah, there are people that just sit and rag chew, as we call it.
Rag chew.
Yeah.
Which means?
Means talk about whatever, however, for however long,
Okay, rag chew is somebody having an actual conversation.
Yeah, as long as you identify yourself every 10 minutes, you're legal.
I'm talking to somebody in Guam and looking out my door here in Parkersburg.
Right.
And say, hey, the sun's up here. And the guy in Guam says, hey, it's not here.
Yeah, that's it, basically.
That's pretty much how it would be.
Yeah, it would. There are a lot of people that are into what they call contesting.
Okay.
And you can get certificates for having talked to every state in the country.
Really?
Having talked to all the countries in a continent, having talked to all the countries on the world, on the globe.
And this is
there's all kinds of stuff.
And you're tell me if I'm wrong. Is it kind of like fishing?
Yeah.
In that you're throwing out a net or throwing out a line, and if somebody picks it up, they hear it and they talk back to you.
Yeah. It's called making a CQ call.
Can you do it directly to somebody in particular?
Yeah, you can call somebody by their call sign and your call sign.
So is that how somebody would maybe get an Antarctica call? I mean, because you're going to be kind of tough to just throw a line out and pick up somebody in Antarctica.
The example I always use is think of an old MASH rerun.
Okay.
Henry Blake's got to talk to the wife back in Bloomington.
Right.
Okay. He goes into radar. Radar calls the AFRS operator. Hey, Sparky.
The Armed Forces Radio Services.
Hey, Sparky. Yada, 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 yada. Sparky calls Seoul.
Right.
Seoul calls Hawaii.
Right.
Hawaii calls San Francisco. San Francisco calls. That's the way it works.
How many people are involved in that if you end up setting a line out there and catch somebody in, like I say, 10,000 miles away in Guam or 13,000 miles away, 10,000 miles away in Antarctica?
Depending on the frequency, the time of year, the time of day, various other sunspot activity, that sort of thing, could take 5 or 6 people, could take just you and the other person.
Really?
It just depends.
No kidding.
The atmosphere is a funny thing.
I guess so.
That's the fun part of playing with that, is playing with antennas and trying to get signals to go different places and all that sort of thing. That's part of the science.
Do you have to be trying to locate somebody outside of the United States, or where will one find more amateur radio operators? I mean, per capita in the U.S. and England, and is there a language issue?
That's really hard to say. Most of us speak English or good enough English to communicate. At least the people I've talked to.
So English is the main language of it?
For the most part.
Really?
I mean, I would say if you're talking to somebody local, you're going to be a native language, and if you're talking to somebody, across a pond,
say French. Talk to somebody in Marseille.
Yeah. They would probably, if they're talking to somebody in the U.S., they would probably be attempting English. And we would, I'm not sure. Well, I can't. I do hard enough with English by itself. So.
Hey, Bill, you're
As proven in the last 10 minutes.
Bill, you're doing great. Tell me, over the course of time, there are countries that are a little bit more totalitarian than others. And are also, for instance, now the internet in China, they have crackdowns on it.
We have.
My question is, did communist countries or like Russia, were people able to speak on amateur radio during, say, the highlights
Cold War?
Yeah, the Cold War.
It's been known to be done.
Did it happen very often?
I couldn't tell you.
Did you ever?
I wasn't ever. No, that's before I got into it.
You've been in like 20 years, right?
I've been in it since 2010.
Oh, I thought Dennis had been in.
Dennis has been in it for a long time. Our good friend Dennis, who was sleeping in this morning.
Have a good day, Dennis. We appreciate your efforts. But we need you on that wall, Dennis.
But no, actually, we have a list. The federal government has a list of people they would like us not to talk to.
That I did not know. I wondered about that. So it's basically from, for want of a better term, illegal.
Or there are countries that we do not have communications agreements with, so
really
they prefer we didn't contact them for whatever reason.
But the mechanism is there to work to speak with these people.
Oh, yeah.
What's the
electrons will go wherever you send.
The electrons are going to go, and they're going to catch wherever. Yeah. What's the mechanism that the FCC or which FRG FCC? What's the mechanism that the FCC enforces such a restriction?
Well, they do monitor the frequencies.
Like the NSA or something?
Well, yeah, sort of in that mode. I mean, they do have particular areas that they pick and choose and scan through to see what's going on and see what they hear, and that sort of thing, Keyword triggers and that kind of stuff.
Well, I'll be darned. That's pretty good. The keywords, what's keyword? I mean, we're on television right now as well as on the YouTube. Do you have to spell the keywords? BOM? I'm not going to use the last B.
I don't even know what they are, but yeah.
Well, I guess the reason I'm asking...
I'm kind of guessing at their policy now.
Well, the reason I'm asking is I'm wondering if there's people in Cuba who are, that'd be just as easy to catch to talk to somebody in Cuba as it would to be able to talk to somebody in California.
We can talk to them.
Cuba's not on the illegal list anymore, huh?
We can talk to Cuba. Matter of fact, the path in that direction is in pretty good shape right now.
Is that right?
Because I had South America and Mexico tuned in last night on one of the commercial bands, one of the international bands.
Listen to a little Mexican radio?
I could hear different broadcasts.
Oh, that's wonderful. Bill, that is so cool. Let's talk a little bit before we get out of here about the 8th annual April Fool Fest. Tell us all about that again.
That is going to be at the West Richland Center on Illinois 250 in Noble, Illinois.
Noble High School.
The former Noble High School.
Right.
It is a ham radio flea market and convention. It will be indoors, since we don't know what the weather's going to do
that makes sense.
That will be open from 8 to noon.
All right.
Okay, the exact address, for those of you that want to plug it in, is 320 East North Avenue in Noble, Illinois.
And this is perfect for somebody who doesn't know anything about it.
It's a good place to come.
Well, you'd be able to probably find a relatively inexpensive entry into the world of it.
Or at least learn about the licensing. You can get information on what it takes to get licensed.
Plus, if you're taking the test there too.
Yeah, you can take the test. The admission is $4. 12 and under are free. There will be door prizes.
What if I'm hungry?
Every hour. They got food.
Really?
They got food. Usually pulled pork barbecue and a few other things. I think there's coffee and donuts, whatnot. The grand prize is
a door prize.
Yes, there is a grand prize,
ladies and gentlemen,
of a Yaesu FTN 100DR dual band analog and digital mobile radio, and you have to be present to win. So figure on sticking around.
So you want to be there around noon.
You want to be there around noon.
There with the sandwich in your hand and win the radio in your other.
Yeah.
I got
it. For those of you that are so equipped, the talk-in frequency is 146.760 with a PL tone of 94.8. We all understand what that means.
I have no idea what you just said.
That is actually the Noble repeater frequency.
Well,
there is a ham radio repeater over there that we all use to jabber back and forth.
Wonderful. Bill, I can't thank you enough for coming out here today.
My pleasure.
I appreciate it. Folks, I've got Shirl Bily has just checked in, and we will have her coming up here in just a moment on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Again, that's Bill Shrode. Check out the 8th annual April Fool's Fest this Saturday at the old Noble High School, now called the West Richland Center of IECC. So give them a shot out there this Saturday, and we'll be back with Shirl Bily and more on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey after these.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust. Raise your hand if you need more internet speed. Don't settle for yesterday's internet speed when you have a home full of today's devices. Wabash makes it easy to get your hands on an amazing upgrade. Learn more about getting faster internet from your local internet provider, Wabash. Call 662-3636 or visit our website at wabash.net to grab this deal. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location.
Heritage Woods of Flora offers cozy private apartments and personalized service plans for active seniors. Our affordable assisted lifestyle includes 3 meals every day, assistance with chores and medications, and a full calendar of social activities. At Heritage Woods, you can visit with friends, enjoy an evening of music, or play an afternoon of Wii bowling, all without leaving your home. We even have a beauty shop in-house. For more information, stop by 1003 West 4th Street or call Valerie at 618-662-4599.
And welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. I do appreciate you sticking around. I have a second guest for today's show. It's Shirl Bily. We'll have her join me here in a second. She is a director at Clay County Animal Rescue and Shelter, and they have a big event coming up this weekend. It is this Friday night. The Rockin Rescue, by the way, Shirl, I do love the poster. It's just outstanding. We'll stand it up there maybe so folks can see it. But my guest again today, Director Shirl Bily. How you doing, Shirl?
Good.
Nice to meet you. Thanks very much for coming on. Tell me a little bit about the Clay County Animal Shelter.
Sure.
Animal Rescue.
Clay County Animal Rescue and Shelter was created in October 2012.
Okay.
For the purpose of taking over animal control from Clay County, who had done it for years and years and years.
From the, I bet you from the government, from the county government.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason, I suspect, or among many reasons, county governments they got their hands full doing a lot of things. Absolutely. And as there's cutbacks, you don't want to see a cutback in your care of the stray dogs, right?
Right.
And cats.
Yeah, right, exactly. So a group of volunteers got together and formed Clay County Animal Rescue and Shelter for the main purpose of taking over animal control from the county in order to be able to save more animal lives.
Where is it located?
Same place that the county had it, because we don't have a building. We use their building. It's behind the Highway Department in Louisville, back in the far corner. 1973 built Morton building. It's small. It's very old.
It's all so. This is one of the reasons we're having a fundraiser.
Exactly.
We're trying. Are we going to do some renovations with it, or what's the current thought?
No, that's their building.
Maybe an eventual down the road.
That's their building. That's their property. So of course we wouldn't be able to make modifications to theirs. Our goal and dream is to have our own shelter, to have a new state-of-the-art shelter.
Wow.
The shelter that is there wasn't built for the public to come out and spend a lot of time at. There's no place for visiting with the animals. It's just not. It wasn't
not conducive for it, is it?
No.
Wasn't built for it.
Today, people want to come to the shelter and they want to read to the dogs. They want to bring their kindergarten class, which some kindergarten classes do come out to the shelter.
That's something.
But we just aren't set up for it. It's just a really old building. It's just a shell. It's not in great shape. It's old. That's what it is.
Oh, that does happen. We all get older.
Exactly.
Until we stop getting older.
Right. So it's a very modest building. Our goal is to have a new building that's built for the public, that we can have people come and classes can come out and visit, and there can be socialization rooms. And it can be a point that people go to. It's like, what are we going to do on Sunday afternoon? Oh, let's go to the shelter.
Let's go visit the dogs.
Let's go visit the
Shirl,
dogs.
tell me a little bit about, when you guys have a dog, are people bringing dogs up to you folks and saying, we can't handle this dog anymore, or is it more of a collection? Where you have, like, if somebody calls and says, hey, look, there's a dog running around.
Yeah,
what happens most often?
Well, it's kind of all the above.
Really?
We get a call that says there's a stray that's in their yard. And so they call us and we go, and hopefully it's still there by the time we get there.
Yeah.
We pick it up. We post it on Facebook. Often, when we're fortunate, it's claimed that it does belong to someone that got out of their yard.
Get somebody's own dog back.
Right. It's got a collar on with a name, or something like that. The happiest times is whenever we find the owner and reunite them, but we get them off the highway, get that dog off the highway so it doesn't get killed.
Right.
So that's a wonderful thing. We always want our dogs to be reclaimed, and cats too. Sometimes it doesn't happen though. Sometimes it's just a stray, and no one ever comes to claim it.
And that's when you'll adopt them out.
Right. What we do is everything's fully vetted. So as soon as they come in, they get shots because we don't know what they've had and what they haven't. So we just assume no one has had anything.
I see.
So they get vaccinated as soon as they hit the door. And
checked over to see if they need spayed or neutered, I guess?
Well, yeah, that comes just a little bit later.
I see.
Yeah, we have to, if it's a stray, we have to hold it for 7 days for the owner to come forward. On day 8, it becomes ours, and at that point, we would schedule it for spay neuter if it's able to. Sometimes we pick up animals that are sick. That have been injured, and then they've got to be treated. So depending on what the situation is with each animal, we look at each animal individually and make a decision on what's going to happen with that animal.
Can you give me the definition? I know you can because I asked you on the phone earlier. This is a no-kill rescue shelter, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference between a no-kill shelter and a non-no-kill shelter?
Okay. We're an open intake shelter, and we're an actual shelter, so we're animal control. So we get calls from everybody, the government and so on. So if the police says there's a dog running, then they call us.
You'll get a call from Clay City Police or Flora Police or something.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's who they call. They call us. And the nationwide standard is that if it's an open intake business or rescue or shelter, if it's open intake, which means we take no matter what. We
take all dogs, all cats.
Right. We're never considered full,
Right, yeah.
Then 90% save rate is considered no kill.
I see.
And that is, we're hoping to nationwide to keep moving that number up.
Yeah.
So, of course, initially when we took over, our goal was to hit the 90%.
Sure.
Because we weren't at 90% prior to that. And we have hit 90%.
Well, that's great.
And we've been over 90% now for several years. Last year we were 96% and some change, which is remarkable. Now, people say, well, why wasn't it 100%?
Right.
Well, if we went out and there was a kitten that got hit on the highway and there's no saving it.
Right.
Now, if it's just a leg, we can have it a 3-legged cat and we'll just have it amputated.
Go on down the road.
Down the road, right, exactly. Broken back kitty, sorry.
Those need put out of their misery.
We got to take them straight to the vet.
Euthanized,
We got to humanely euthanize that animal.
Yeah.
And so...
Well, that makes all the sense in the world.
Mm-hmm. So we save every animal that we can.
Right.
That's our goal, and that's what we're doing. It's hard sometimes because our shelter is only 750 square feet. It's tiny.
Yeah.
We are full a lot of the time. We have fosters.
How many? What's the population typically to consider yourselves full? How many dogs and cats?
Well, of course, we can never technically be full if something else came in, but we try to work with the people. If someone says, I've had this cat for 2 years and I decided I don't want it anymore, and feel like we're maxed out, no, they've had it for 2 years. How about you go ahead and keep it for like just a couple more weeks?
Yeah, absolutely.
While we open up a spot. If you need food, if it's a money reason, we'll give you the food.
Yeah, maybe we'll help you maintain.
Exactly, exactly. And then maybe it's just that we need to delay when it comes in.
Yeah.
And so Britt Bailey, our shelter director, she's excellent at keeping those balls kind of in the air and managing that base so that we always have we could have as many as 100 animals at one time in our total
750 feet.
Well, it's not all there. We got to rely on
inside and outside, I'm guessing.
Yes, inside, outside. We rely heavily on fosters. We always need more fosters. If anyone is interested in that and qualified for it.
You've got a benefit dinner coming up this Friday night. Just 4 days away.
You're going to be there.
We've bought tickets.
You bought tickets?
We've bought tickets. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm not getting freebies.
No. They bought those tickets. It was the first 2 tickets I sold up.
Is that right?
Yes, it
How about
was.
that? Well, that's good to know what I'm doing Friday night.
Right, Friday night, 6 o'clock. Be there. Be square.
I'll probably be a little bit late.
No,
I've got a little work obligation I got to finish up. But you see, that's the thing. This will be a lot of fun. Well, I tell you what, I've got Shirl Bily here. We're talking about we haven't talked about it, but that's what we're going to talk about next, the Rockin Rescue. And we will be back here in just a moment here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Again, you're watching on Wabash Catch TV here in Flora on Channel 100 or Channel 25 and in Salem on Channel 3. I'll be right back.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Heritage Woods of Flora offers cozy private apartments and personalized service plans for active seniors. Our affordable assisted lifestyle includes 3 meals every day, assistance with chores and medications, and a full calendar of social activities. At Heritage Woods, you can visit with friends, enjoy an evening of music, or play an afternoon of Wii bowling, all without leaving your home. We even have a beauty shop in-house. For more information, stop by 1003 West 4th Street or call Valerie at 618-662-4599.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details. Raise your hand if you need more internet speed. Don't settle for yesterday's internet speed when you have a home full of today's devices. Wabash makes it easy to get your hands on an amazing upgrade. Learn more about getting faster internet from your local internet provider, Wabash. Call 662-3636 or visit our website at wabash.net to grab this deal. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. I'm joined here by Shirl Bily, and we've been talking about the Clay County Animal Rescue Shelter. And you have a big, we haven't talked about it yet, and I feel bad, the big Rockin rescue party this Friday night. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah. We're having a benefit to help Clay County Animal Rescue and Shelter this Friday night. It's called Rockin Rescue. We have 2 bands coming in, dinner. We have a
What's dinner?
It's from Salt and Strings
out
out of Louisville.
Okay.
It'll be excellent food.
Yeah, they do a great job.
They do. They do a great job. We have silent auctions, live auctions. We have games for the kids if people bring their children. It'll be fun.
Do you know some of the items in the auctions?
Yes, we have some.
See, a lot of times you go to these auctions, folks have like Cardinal tickets or Cubs tickets. And
that'll be next time. This is our first. This is the first.
This is the first ever.
This is the first annual.
All right, great. That's cool.
A lot of learning was going on this first annual.
I'm sure.
But we do have some cool things. We've got signed and numbered wildlife prints from Ducks Unlimited, and
that's cool.
I think from White
It's always good to find donors. And see, that's the thing. Ducks Unlimited, they may occasionally need some of your animals. They need a dog, possibly.
Yeah, well, maybe. That'd be great.
Maybe.
But,
you don't typically probably get the purebred coonhound or anything.
Oh, yes, we get them all the time.
Do you really?
Oh, absolutely.
They just they've run off from their owner, maybe, or something?
Well, it's usually after one of their
after a hunt?
after one of their big events.
I see.
And then they're from Timbuktu, and their dog didn't come back, so they just went home and left their dog.
Well,
that happens, unfortunately, and we end up with it.
Okay, so the first group starts when?
6 o'clock.
So you're going to have the food will start also at 6 o'clock?
Nope.
All right, when's food start?
7.
Oh, all right. I was confused.
Okay, so what we're going to do.
I was confused. All right. It's not dinner first.
No.
It's music first.
Yes.
Cocktail hour.
Well, yeah, it can be cocktail hour. It's
Coke
music.
hour.
It's check the silent auction out.
Oh.
We got games.
Really?
With some prizes.
What kind of games?
There's a dice game. There's a card.
Nice.
Little card,
It's a little gambling.
Well, no.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think it's that.
We'll call it fake gambling.
It's not gambling. No. What you win are tickets.
Oh,
Just
I see.
paper tickets.
Tickets to use on the auction items, right?
There you go. You win tickets.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it. We got 2 bands coming in. The first one playing will be Pure Country Sounds out of Olney.
Pure Country Sounds. Tell me about Pure Country Sounds.
Husband wife gets along great. I guess they're exes.
Former husband and wife.
Former husband and wife.
That is tricky to me. Do you sing? If you're Pure Country and you're a divorced man and wife? Do you sing? You gotta sing Tammy Wynette Divorce,
I have
right?
no idea if they sing it. You can
Stand
ask
by
them.
Your Man. I mean,
I don't know. They play all types of music, not just country. And then 7, we're going to eat around 7.
Yeah.
We've got the silent auction and live auction to do after dinner. Our shelter director, Britt Bailey, will be doing a small presentation about the shelter just so that people understand what we're doing.
Okay.
Some stories about some animals, that type of thing. And
we're going to keep that like to 5 minutes or something.
Well, we're going to be
2 minutes.
We're going to be recognizing some of our sponsors
I'm just teasing.
and some of our
Britt
volunteers.
Britt knows knows I'm just teasing.
Yeah. We've worked hard for 5 years now.
I know.
And so now this is a bit of a celebration for us as well.
That's wonderful.
9 o'clock will be the second band coming on, which is Local Honey. They'll play from 9 to 11. So,
and they're from Flora, right?
I think they're from Effingham, but the main singer is from Flora.
I see.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun event.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want more information on Rock and Rescue, go to their Facebook page. And this is on their Facebook page. By the way, I just love the cat. You get a chance. I can't zoom it in on that. Take a look at the little cat. You got
a cut off. I love the dog with the floppy ears.
The dachshund playing the drums, but the cat singing. See that cat singing is really that's a good shot. That's pretty cool. Again, that's Rock and Rescue. It's going to be at Johnny and June's this Friday night, right?
Right. Buy your tickets in advance, please, if you can, because I have to order food.
Where can you find tickets?
I have to order food. Either you can buy them online on our Facebook page or our website, www.claycountyshelter.com, or you can get them at the Country Closet, the Flora Chamber of Commerce, all 3 branches of Flora.
Of the Clay City Bank?
No, it's Flora Savings.
Flora Savings Bank.
My mind just went blank. Here, I'll just read it off the sheet. Flora Bank and Trust.
Flora Bank and Trust.
I'm sorry, Dan. Flora Bank and Trust, which is in Louisville.
Dan is going to get mad.
I know. I'm sorry, Dan. In Louisville, and then they have 2 locations here in town, out by Walmart and, of course, out by the bowling alley. So any of those locations is where you can.
Before I let you get out of here, you did a lot of work. I am astonished by the number of cats and dogs that you've been able to bring in and get rescued.
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me a little bit.
Okay, in 2017, our intakes for cats and dogs was over 600.
Wow.
Cats.
So that's basically 3 a day for every weekday. I assume you're open Mondays through Fridays for people to come in and adopt, or is it Monday through Sunday?
Yeah, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Every day?
Every day. Every day, 1 to 3.
So you've given away about 2 a day.
Well,
adopting out.
Well, now all those aren't adopted because some of those belong to someone they come and reclaim.
Okay, I see. Okay.
And so those are how many we brought in.
I see.
Was that amount.
617, you said?
Yes, give or take 1 or 2. We're still auditing our numbers because sometimes we put them in the computer and get them in the wrong slot. But yeah, the year before we were knocking right on 700. It has come down just a little bit.
Shirl, there's nothing worse than being a dog and getting stuck in the wrong slot.
Well, it's just a stat, not the animal.
I see. Okay, you're talking about the computer.
Right. Yeah, it's that human error thing that comes along.
I know, and I understand.
Yeah.
Well, that is... what's the phone number that folks could call if they want more information about Rock and Rescue or about the benefit dinner or about the shelter itself?
618-665-3005. Or you can go on Facebook and send us a message off of our Facebook page.
That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of you.
It really is, because I'll tell you what, one more
for information anyway.
Well, here's what happens. One more phone call is sometimes one more phone call because one person can only take care of one call at a time. So then they stack up.
Yeah.
They might go to voicemail. We will return every call. But sometimes if you just send a message via Facebook or something like that, that's good. But we'll get back to you no matter how you get a hold of us.
We're running out of clock here, but I got to tell you, it seems like you folks, your directors, are really driven and doing a good job with this, with the Clay County Animal Rescue. You must be very proud of yourself.
We are, because we're trying to save every life, and you know what? We're doing a very good job.
You've got it going, rocking along, don't you?
We do. We do. That's all. We actually even haul cats to Champaign and to Mattoon in order to save them. We have. I was going to
say, do you put the animals on petfinder.com or anything?
Oh, yeah. They automatically go on all the different search engines for pets. But we have cages for cats at the PetSmart in Champaign all the time.
Oh, is that right?
Cats in it that were adopted.
How in the world did you get, did Clay County up into Champaign as opposed to... you would think the Champaign Humane Society would want in there or something
They
like that.
I mean, they can be.
They've got others too.
They've got, Champaign County Humane Society's been around for 100 years, so they're pretty well established on their own. But, they've been doing a lot of spay-neuter up there for years, so they don't have the population of strays that we have down here per capita.
Congratulations
and crazy.
Great job, Shirl. Again, Rockin' Rescue this Friday night. Check them out on Facebook, the Clay County Animal Rescue and Shelter. And we'll be back tomorrow. I've got Larry Kramer coming on. Should be a good time here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll talk to y'all again tomorrow. Have a great day.